Hey everybody, it's Claire. This is Small Joyful Things. As always, I go to estate sales and thrift stores and garage sales and all kinds of places, and I pick up things that make me happy and I bring them back here and tell you guys all about it. So here's what I've got today. I have a twofer. Now these are very similar, so hopefully you'll be able to see them both. They are glass flowers with this lovely twist at the end so that they can actually stand up. And you can see the glass swirling it there. If you look very carefully at the end, hopefully you'll be able to see that it's got this pattern of imprint of a leaf on each one of those little hook things. And you can see that it's actually case glass, so there's a layer of clear and there's a layer of either blue or yellow inside, which is kind of a swirl kind of a glass. So both of them are the same, they're basically meant to be a set. And they are incredibly beautiful. So how big are they? And it's going to be hard to measure. It's about, there you go, about 5 inches across. And you kind of eyeball, it's about 5 inches. Here. They're both about the same size, so I won't bother measuring the second one. Okay, so where did I get? I bought these off Craigslist. I paid $10 each, so it was $20 for the two of them, and they were listed as being Murano. Okay, and we could definitely believe that. We could say that, yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, these look correct for Murano. Okay, and not so. My Google foo is strong, and now I can tell you that these are kind of not Murano, but I will explain. Let's just put these over here. Okay. You see these all kind of look a little bit familiar. All right. I did a whole bunch of research. Bearing in mind that art glass is kind of difficult to research anyway, especially more organic kind of a stuff. It gets really tricky. Now, Murano flowers, they kind of don't really look. They don't look a whole lot like, it's like you can see them all got individual petals. This particular swoosh and the join back in, this is something kind of unusual. And I had a hell of a time trying to find anything that looked even remotely like these flowers until I changed up my search terms. And I started looking for starfish, okay? And it turns out that when people list these online, a lot of the time, what they're calling them, because of this kind of curled style, they're calling them starfishes. No, they've got leaves on them. They're very obviously flowers. But this is kind of this is kind of how they show up, okay? So once I actually adjusted my search terms on Google, I started finding far more examples of it, and I nailed down where these little flowers actually came from. And it's probably not Venice. Like for Murano glass, Murano, to be true Murano, must be made in Venice, Italy. And there's it can really only be true Murano if it comes directly from there, from the glass houses in Venice. This one might have come from Venice. These may have come from Venice, but more likely they came from Naples, because I traced down this exact kind of style, the cased blue with the white kind of streaks going through it, like inside the clear. And I managed to kind of get some examples, especially this one here and this one here. And these came, and these obviously that one has its original sticker. These came from an art house, a company in Naples that was called, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Lavorazione Arte Murano. And this would have been like kind of like the 1970s. Like maybe it's kind of a bit iffy after that. Like the actual sticker itself. Okay, once you actually look at it, I'm not going to show it to you because this picture, unfortunately, is terrible quality. This picture specified that the label itself says "Made in Italy," okay, and it just says Arte di Murano. A lot of the time, what that label means is that it is made in the style of Murano, but it may not specifically be from Venice. It's just made after the style. So the sticker just claims it's made in Italy, and we know that this company was based out of Naples. So what we can say about these is that style of Murano, but maybe possibly not Murano, could have been made in Naples instead. There's also a possibility from some of my research that the company would have bought or glasswares from Venice and basically put the sticker on it and then sent it out as Murano. And obviously bought it in from another art house, from another glassworks that would actually have been in Venice. So all in all, bit of a mystery, which is not unusual with art glass. I quite like them for what they are. To be honest, when I initially saw the pictures online and I decided that I wanted to buy them, I did not realize how big they are. I thought they were about like half the size of this. I was expecting them to be more like flowers, not these just enormous things that are almost the size of, like, they're bigger than my hands. And yes, I have small hands, but that's still a very large art piece. For $10 each, I gotta say, I think they're worth it. They're just very, very lovely. So, am I going to keep them? In this case, yes. I wanted to get them initially because of the blue one. I love this style more than I can possibly say. Blue is one of my favorite colors. So I just decided whatever would happen, maybe I'd sell the yellow one. I'm definitely going to keep the blue one. And, for $20, I'm kind of happy with that. It's worth it for something that makes me happy. But then I got the two of them and I decided that I wanted to keep them both. That they're just too nice and they make me smile every time I look at them. I have the yellow one that I keep on my desk, like when I'm working, and the blue one I keep on my bedside locker when I go to sleep. And they're just lovely. They make me happy. So these are my sort of small joyful things for today. I hope you like them as well. So thank you very much for watching.